If you like a helmet just like this, go over to greengrind.com and shop some of your favorite mini and life size replica helmets. They have, you can add, of course, the visor, the chin strap, different helmet types as well. On the website, they have NCAA teams. They have all the NFL teams. You can go in there and shop some of your favorite sports football teams and get a helmet replica just like this. So go over there, use my promo code PITSYN at checkout as well, PITSYN, and get yourself a discount at checkout. So go over there and shop now. Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. I was streaming on my Arsenal D.B channel, and cause I just hit 1,000 over there as well. 1,002 now on subscribers, so I just hit 1,000 over there. So thank you guys for that. But I had to come over here too as well because I want to make that video I told you guys about early in the morning about grading the Steelers post free agency move so far. But we also seen, of course, Russell Wilson. And I was streaming, Russell Wilson signed a deal with the Giants. He signed a deal with the Giants. Let me know in the comment section down below. They was like, Russ just signed with the Giants. Hey, Russ signed with the Giants. So he signed a 1-year deal with the Giants worth up to $21 million. It's $10 million guaranteed. You know, the Giants already have Jameis Winston there. Most likely they probably draft a quarterback. They'd be foolish not to draft a quarterback, but they'll probably draft a quarterback, bring a guy in. Most likely maybe Shedeur Sanders, unless Cam Ward is the opposite. Unless the Titans take Shedeur and then Cam Ward is there, or Cam Ward is the Titans and Shedeur is there. They most likely take a quarterback, most likely in the draft, and you have Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston being the vets to the young quarterback and stuff. He kind of can sit. He maybe can sit out the whole year and won't have to play until next year until you build that roster up fully. Now we'll see exactly what happens. So now we know that means for Pittsburgh that Rodgers is kind of like your only get if he was getting a quarterback. You still want to pursue Rodgers. I think Rodgers might retire. You never know what he might do. So Russell Wilson was waiting at first for a Rodgers decision, but he's like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and go on with the Giants. And now Russ, unless Rodgers gonna go over there with Russ, Jameis, and him like that to go and compete for the starting spot, which we probably might be doing all that most likely because they already paid $200 million for Russ. Most likely we're going to see Rodgers with the Steelers or Rodgers retire. So we have to see what happens with that. You guys let me know down below what you guys think. Will Aaron Rodgers be a Steeler or will Aaron Rodgers retire? And we'll see what happens. I wouldn't mind him not being a Steeler. I mentioned that many times on the channel. Mr. Rudolph will be good enough for me, solid enough for me to be our British guy. And maybe if we draft a quarterback, like a Jackson Dart, a Jalen Moreau in later rounds or something. Or if Shedeur Sanders happen to fall. I don't think he'll fall though. But if he happened to fall down to us, that'd be great. Or unless the Steelers decide to say, you know what, let's trade up and make a big time splash to get him. We'll see what happens. But I wouldn't mind Mr. Rudolph being our British quarterback and seeing what else we can kind of like do and get and stuff. We have to wait and see. But moving on to the video topic, the main video topic, of course, today is basically grading our post free agency move so far. I think overall the Steelers probably get, I'm gonna say a B plus. I would prefer us to get a high level D lineman. We did get some solid depth pieces D linemen like that, but I'm gonna say a B plus. You went out there and made a big time move and brought DK Metcalf in. You know you needed a receiver too, but you got a receiver one and DK Metcalf. So now you got a 1A, 1B situation. We've seen the Bengals do it with Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Now you got DK Metcalf and George Pickens like that. It kind of rhymes a little bit. So yeah, those two guys, DK Metcalf and George Pickens together, and they're gonna be very good. You should expect nothing less than at least 1,000 yards a piece for both of the receivers. Maybe one of them have like 1,400, the other one have 1,100 or something. But you should definitely expect 1,000 yards a piece of both guys. It's gonna open up so much more. We have those elite level guys on both sides, guys who can play at those high levels on both sides. It opened up a lot for everything, you know, for your ability to pass it deep down the field, because it'd be one-on-one coverage. Sometimes they might have a double team one guy, you can let the other guy open, or it might be one-on-one for both guys. And also your run game as well, when they have to defend and like add more to secondary to stop those guys from eating and getting those big time yards. It opens up so much more for your running backs to get open. And we might have a young running back, and we do draft one, so we'll see what happens, of course. But I like that move. I like the Darius Slay move, bringing the veteran cornerback in that locker room with JPJ, bring him on the other side. He's still good. He's a good, pretty good cornerback. He's got to learn how to like use his hands at certain times like that. Just learn how to be patient with it. Don't try to overdo it, be overzealous and stuff. But he's a solid cornerback. So having Darius Slay paired with him, like that developed those guys and stuff. We brought Nichols in as well, another solid cornerback for depth pieces as well too. So still made some pretty solid moves and stuff. Bring those guys in and adding a little more versatility to our defense and stuff. I mentioned the depth we brought into as well. Chris Akule, I can never say his name. And the other guys, you know, from the Jaguars, he have a long last name. You know, like, so him as well too, bringing the depth pieces in. Like we still need to get some top level D linemen too to be rotational pieces for Kendall Benning and Cam Hayward and stuff, to be those guys to help them. But I did like us bringing in, of course, Kenneth Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell is solid. About to Warren back as well. You probably draft a running back still. But overall, I think the Steelers did a solid job. They add those pieces the team needed in free agency here and there. And now you're sitting in a good position because the draft, you can definitely go maybe D lineman, quarterback, unless the quarterback you won't fall to the first round, but D lineman, quarterback, or D lineman, quarterback, D lineman, and then a running back. Unless you see a running back you want first, you never know. Ashton Genty, when we fall to 21, you say, you know what? Let's take a running back first. You never know what the Steelers can do. So I think the Steelers in a good position. I think they did a B+ in the offseason, adding the piece we definitely needed the most, which was receiver 2. That was the main one. Because we know our defense had depth pieces. Of course, we need to add some pieces up front. But I think the receiver 2 was the main thing we needed to add. And the Steelers went out there and added that. You got DK Metcalf in there, and that changes a lot for your team. Quarterback, of course, the Steelers shaky. He brought Mason Rudolph in, which is solid. He's been in the system before. He has a winning record as a Steelers quarterback too. The last time here in Pittsburgh, he went 3-0, of course, having us to the playoffs. So he was pretty solid and pretty good to get us get the job done and make things happen. So it's not too bad bringing him back, but we'll see exactly what happened. The reason I can't get a Steelers higher than a B, well, actually, I'm gonna drop it down to a B, not B+. I'm gonna drop it down to a B. The reason I can't get higher than a B because of Justin Fields thing. You missed out on Justin Fields, bring him in as well, and some top level on D linemen. I know Mr. Williams got some big time money with the Patriots, but hey, you gotta pay big money for big players sometimes too. I would love to see him in Pittsburgh, but you did miss out on opportunity in getting Justin Fields back. You wanted Justin Fields back. You should have made sure that you sign him maybe earlier, like before that even happened. Like they should have extended him way before then, like that, before negotiation periods fully started with the Jets. You should have made sure to give him everything he wanted, everything he needed to kind of bring him in and see what happens. But we're gonna see what the Steelers do. They got a plan, of course, and see how they kind of mix things up. That's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe for more content. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to all the Steelers channels. Any Steelers content channel, subscribe to it. Steelers Nation Australia, Steelers Dynasty, State of Steelers, the Steel City Twins, all the Steelers channel like that, except for Test Sports. But besides that, sign to all the Steelers channels, and also the Arsenal D.B channel. You subscribe there as well. My channel, I have the sports stuff. I do Steelers talk over there too. I do my been doing my weekly mock draft for the Steelers every Friday, and I also been doing other Steelers content and NFL content, NBA content, the NBA. I do all the type of sports and stuff, like little talk show things. So you subscribe to that as well. And I have another channel coming too. I'm gonna announce on the other channel I do my 1K special. So be on the lookout for that content. But I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace out.